Thank you for watching, everyone. Charles Moskowitz here. Well, this is the afternoon, I think within an hour, that the House is supposed to announce an impeachment probe against President Trump. I'm not on the inside in Congress, so I can't speak directly to it, but it seems to me, as sort of a layman, as a citizen, as an observer, that President Trump did nothing wrong by pinning in American aid to a foreign country over whether or not they are dealing with situations of corruption. Are we supposed to be doing that? Are we supposed to be tying foreign aid, military aid, to various human rights problems, whether they be corruption or any other problem? These are all things that we as a sovereign nation have a right to negotiate. It seems to me, I don't understand why this is a problem here. Now, obviously, President Trump said, I want you to reopen the investigation against Hunter Biden, an investigation that was shut down by Vice President Biden, apparently, and according to his own statements, while he was in office and with threats to withhold aid. That to me seems to be an attempt to bully a country to not clean up corruption, as opposed to one asking for the reopening of a corruption probe, which is an attempt to go after corruption. The fact that it's Biden and that Trump would benefit politically, that doesn't look good. I don't think that's, something that's ought to happen. However, I don't know if it raises to the level of illegality for any president to ask a foreign country to consider reopening a corruption probe against an American businessman and to pin that on aid. The other question, of course, around this, the one that's no one's asking, it seems, other than Bill Still, who does a great job, by the way, on his broadcast, on his YouTube broadcast, is that somebody was bugging President Trump's phone. Didn't we have Nixon resign over this bugging of people's phones? Why is this acceptable? Who actually bugged the phone? Why are they releasing this now? Why are they, manufacturing these trumped up charges? Is this what I've heard others suggest? I believe Joe DeGeneva, the former district attorney of Washington, D.C., suggested that this is an attempt to divert attention from the fact that the Inspector General is releasing a report that implicates all of those rotten FBI and Department of Justice officials in the Obama administration for, using outright, up to collusion with Russia, but extremely unethical tactics to try to stymie, if not even overthrow, the presidency of President Trump. So all of that is supposed to come out any day now, and now we have this horrible spectacle of Trump being possibly impeached over doing what is essentially asking a country to probe corruption. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, I think that if they go forward and even if they impeach President Trump, he won't be removed from office because the Republican Senate will not do that. And I think that it'll boomerang back to them. This is just another attempt by the deep state to try to take out a president who stands for a movement that is trying to genuinely bring about progress in this country. And these are the old, regressive, leftist people who are trying to hold on to their old ways. And President Trump is truly a counter-revolutionary. By the way, I should mention in passing that my new book, The Revolutionary Mind and the Counter-Revolution, is now available at Amazon, so you can check it out. And I actually address some of these issues from a deeper philosophical standpoint. I also just wrote an essay for my sociology class. I'm a sociology student at Bunker Hill College here in Massachusetts, that basically looks at a sociological theory on the causes and manifestations of Trump derangement. And once that paper is passed through my class, I may publish it, or I may even turn it into another book. So stay tuned for that, and let's just keep heart. Let's not be discouraged. This is just another assault by the deep state, and we have to remain clear and remain steadfast in terms of what is actually right here and what is actually true. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.